Well, it's another day at the boat shop here. Yesterday, I took the blanks that I glued up and I'd cut them tapered and square, and I planed them down, went to 8-sided, then 16-sided. Some of the larger ones I tried to go to 32 sides. It's kind of hard to keep track of that. But basically after 16-sided, I just moved from the power planer to my new favorite tool, the hand plane, and just went through and kind of got them rounded up as good as I could with the hand plane, and then I started sanding. And so there's the 5 spars. That does not include the main mast. That's to be glued up. Today the plans are to mill all of those staves to thickness and width, exactly what they're supposed to be. I'm going to run them all through the planer first, and then probably table saw to width, exact widths, and work out my bird's mouth. But anyway, on these spars, there's 5 of them. This one is the mizzen mast. The small first one there is a sprit boom, goes on the bottom of the mizzen. Then you have the yaw. No, that's the boom. Oh, I got it marked here. Ain't that awful? Can't remember. Yeah, the next big one here. That's the boom. This is the yard. And the small one is the boomkin. That's the one that goes through the back of the boat and that the mizzen is sheeted to. Anyway, it was a long day yesterday, and here is the fruits of my labor. Now, this sawdust pile is not the pile that included ripping these planks out and then gluing them together and then cutting them to size and then tapering them. That was 2 or 3 more piles like this. This pile is these 5 spars just made into 8-side and then 16-side with the power planer, and then hand plane and sanding. That's the pile of sawdust. So, anyways, moving on today, I'm going to try to finish up sanding them and prepare my bird's mouth staves.
Okay.
Alright, so I milled the staves with the planer, made another giant pile of dust, and swept it up to get the staves to 11/16 thickness. Now I'm going to cut them to width. I cut them all just a hair big. They want to end up being 1 inch and 5/16. While Kathy's here to help me, I'm going to pass these through the saw, get them cut exactly to 1 5/16. And then later today I'll figure out and cut the bird's mouth in each one of them. And we'll get back and let you take a look at that.